Hey everyone, welcome back to the Ripple Moon Watch channel. What an exciting time to be part of this journey. Looking at the one-day chart, XRP is sitting at $3.56, up a massive 16.65% today. Can you believe it? I don't know about you, but I'm absolutely thrilled. Even better, we've hit a new all-time high, and I'll talk more about that in this video. This moment feels huge, doesn't it? We've been waiting so long for this, and it's finally happening. Every day, XRP keeps crushing the competition, and as I'm sitting here talking, the price just jumped up another penny. And here's the kicker. We don't even have XRP ETF yet. Imagine what will happen once spot XRP ETF go live. Plus, there's still the SEC case hanging in the air. Once that's resolved, things could get even more exciting. It's honestly such a wild time to be an XRP investor. We're all riding this wave together, and it's amazing to see. Oh, and let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. It's sitting at $119,662 today, but is only up 0.59%. Meanwhile, XRP is just soaring. And here's the best part. This isn't even alt season yet. Alt season typically kicks off when Bitcoin dominance drops to 75%, and we're already at a new all-time high before that even starts. Let me tell you something. This is going to be an incredible run for XRP. Blockchain Backer just confirmed it after 7.5 years. We're finally here. Welcome to a new all-time high. For context, XRP's 2018 all-time high was around $3.30 to $3.40 on major exchanges like Binance, Kraken, Coinbase, and Bitstamp. That $3.84 figure you've probably heard about, it's actually a myth. As David Schwartz explained, that number came from inflated values due to Korean currency exchange rates. It wasn't possible to actually sell or buy XRP at that price in USD. So here's the exciting part. We're now officially in price discovery above $3.40. This is what I've been waiting for. My goal has always been to keep you positive and motivated until we reach this point. And now we're at the finish line, ready for what's next. I can't believe I'm saying this again, but it's finally happening. ETH is outperforming Bitcoin. Phase 2 has officially started, and we're heading straight into the alt season. Now, let me clarify, we're on our way, but alt season hasn't fully kicked off yet. Trust me, though, the next few weeks are going to be a make or break moment. Here's the thing. Lots of people are going to sell way too early. Even those who swore they'd hold on are likely to panic and sell too soon. Don't be that person. When the hype starts and everyone's screaming that the top is in, stay calm and stick to your plan. XRP just keeps climbing higher and higher. It's absolutely crushing it right now. It's outperforming every other crypto asset in the market. And honestly, it feels like XRP might be leading the charge into alt season this time around. I've even mentioned before that this could happen. And based on how XRP has been performing since the election, it's hard to deny it's not just dominating the competition, it's also lifting up other utility-focused cryptocurrencies along the way. I'm planning to make a dedicated video tomorrow to dive into all the ISO cryptocurrencies, so stay tuned for that. Oh, and here's something exciting. If XRP follows the same Fibonacci levels as the 2017 cycle, we could be looking at $23 by August 1st. This isn't hype, it's just data. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I can't ignore that it's happened before. Same setup, same outcome. I've seen a lot of people predicting that by the end of this month, XRP could hit double digits. Could it happen? Absolutely. What do you think? Have you noticed how quickly XRP takes off when it starts to move? It's exciting to watch, especially since there are still so many catalysts in store for XRP that haven't played out yet. Honestly, this has the potential to be one of the best returns on investment in all of crypto. Sure, Bitcoin made plenty of millionaires, but XRP, it could create way more by a long shot. Do you think XRP could hit $10 before the year ends? Personally, I think there's a solid chance we could see it hit double digits by the end of September. Some people are even predicting it could happen by the end of this month. Of course, I believe we'll need a big catalyst to kick things into gear. If XRP is going to hit 2 digits, it'll likely happen by late September or maybe mid-October. Honestly, it all depends on where we are in this cycle. I know a lot of people think we're further along, but I don't believe we're quite there yet. Some folks still think we're, halfway up that like first big candle from back in 2017. But I truly believe this run hasn't even started yet. We're still in the early stages. And if that's the case, the big blow off top could show up in January. That said, some people expect the peak to hit in October. It really comes down to where we are right now in the cycle. Oh, and did you see XRP's market cap just shot past $200 billion after a 12% rise in the last 24 hours. Of course, we all know market cap doesn't really mean much in crypto. Let me say it again, utility and use case matter. And unfortunately, some people are going to learn that the hard way. There are still so many out there insisting that XRP will never hit double digits. But guess what? Not only is XRP heading to double digits, it's likely to hit $30 or $40. Some are even predicting triple digits this time around. For now, I'm just watching and waiting to see how all these catalysts line up for XRP. That'll give us a clearer idea of just how high it can go. Now, this next part is huge, so buckle up. Breaking news, and I don't use that term lightly. All 3 crypto bills have officially passed the House. And the Genius Act is now heading to Donald Trump's desk to potentially become the first major crypto legislation signed into law. It's been a wild few days of uncertainty and drama, but this is a massive step forward for crypto. Wow, what a week for crypto and bipartisan teamwork. Democrats and Republicans surprised everyone by coming together in ways we didn't expect. Let's break it down. The Clarity Act passed with a vote of 294 to 134. Here's the kicker. 78 Democrats voted in favor, which is more than double the 35 originally expected, and even more than the 71 who supported Fit 21 last year. The Genius Act also saw a big win, passing 308 to 122, with 102 Democrats on board. Meanwhile, the Anti-CBDC Act passed in a tighter vote of 219 to 210, with 2 Democrats voting in favor. To wrap it all up, the signing ceremony for the Genius Act is happening this afternoon at the White House, a perfect ending to what's been a monumental week for crypto. This is huge for the US as we're finally moving closer to real clarity for crypto regulations. We've got stablecoin regulations now, and this is where things really start to shift. Everything is about to change. Why? Because now they're going to highlight cryptocurrencies like XRP, XLM, and XDC, utility-driven cryptos designed to actually move value from point A to point B. Compare that to Bitcoin, which largely relies on hype and speculation. This is why legislation matters so much. Institutions aren't going to park their money in hype. They'll invest in something with real, tangible value. Lots of people are expecting XRP to hit $10, but I'm thinking way bigger. $500. I'm ready. What's your target? Honestly, I've spent hours during this bear market crafting an exit strategy I'd feel confident sharing. At first, I thought maybe I'll take some profit around $15. That was before all these incredible catalysts surfaced for XRP. Now, I can't imagine selling a single XRP for less than $100. And with passive income on the horizon, I'm finding it harder than ever to let go. The future is too exciting to cash out early. I'm thinking, here's the plan. Build passive income, quit the 9-to-5 grind, invest in a few turnkey businesses, and boom, free time to create content and help the next generation succeed, whether that's navigating cryptocurrencies or finding clever ways to earn passive income with XRP. I want to focus on helping others hit their goals, but selling my XRP, not so fast. We're too close to something big. Institutional adoption is on the horizon, and there's so much potential ahead. Honestly, I don't know if I'll sell any of it. If I do, you'll be the first to know, and I'll share my exact exit strategy. Here's the thing. Remember David Schwartz's story? He sold his ETH to put solar panels on a house he doesn't even own anymore. And that ETH skyrocketed to $40 million. Painful lesson, right? Don't rush this cycle, play it smart. There's too much at stake. Back in 1997, he made a costly mistake, selling a significant chunk of Amazon stock way too soon. That decision cost him a staggering $52 million in missed gains. This time, he's playing it smarter. While he may sell around 30% of his XRP holdings, cashing out completely isn't on the table. Instead, he's exploring options like placing his XRP in a trust or borrowing against it to keep long-term exposure. Why? Because holding onto your assets lets you earn passive income while the value climbs over time. That's how we reach the coveted 4 and 5 digit XRP. Selling too soon could lead to major regret. Speaking of XRP, the price just hit $3.61, a 17.59% increase. The climb continues, so think twice before letting go. The future looks bright. We're reaching new heights, and the excitement is just starting. Price discovery is underway, and alt season hasn't even kicked off yet. For those calling $10 or $15 the peak, brace yourselves. Even the conservative $27 predictions, I think they're about to get blown out of the water. We're heading higher. But here's the key: patience. Stay positive. Keep your eyes on the prize, and let's build wealth together. That's a wrap for today's video. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate every one of you. See you in the next one and have an amazing night.